Florida on live with and record them without their permission. I guess there'll be another police report made by the
I guess
hospital.
so. Yep.
So please don't do that.
You guys can't call the hospital and get information, so
And
just
if
throwing
anybody
that out
does
there
try to
too.
call the hospital in Florida on live with and record them without their permission, I guess there'll be another police report made by the
I guess
hospital.
so. Yep.
So please don't do that. Please don't do that. Yeah, she was having her trouble breathing. Her vitals were not good. I don't know. On live with and record them without their permission, I guess there'll be another police report made by the
I guess
hospital.
so. Yep.
So please don't do that. Please don't do that. Yeah, she was having her trouble breathing. Her vitals were not good. I don't know. I don't know. They released her after 5 days. They sent her home. They didn't. They sent her home on pain meds and steroids and no antibiotic. So I guess I don't know. I don't know why they did that.
Didn't
Her vitals were not good. I don't know. I don't know. They released her after 5 days. They sent her home. They didn't. They sent her home on pain meds and steroids and no antibiotic. So I guess I don't know. I don't know why they did that.
didn't she? Okay, so she went to a follow up. What was that?
Do follow up. She's been to the doctors twice since she got out. So she went. They told her she went. What is today? Friday, Wednesday, and they told
Yeah.
her to that she probably
Didn't she? Okay, so she went to a follow up. What was that?
do follow up. She's been to the doctors twice since she got out. So she went. They told her she went. What is today? Friday, Wednesday, and they told
Yeah.
her to that she probably needed to go back to the ER. And then she did it. I think she was worried about how she was going to get home, worried about endo, all that. Do follow up. She's been to the doctors twice since she got out. So she went. They told her she went. What is today? Friday, Wednesday, and they told
Yeah.
her to that she probably needed to go back to the ER. And then she did it. Spirituality, God, whatever. Asking for prayers, for healing, and also maybe ask God to soften some people's hearts. You know, whether you like her or not right now. I don't know.
How do you know all of that?
Just get rid of anyone who says anything stupid. Get rid of anyone who says anything stupid. Just block them. I don't give a shit. I don't care. This is just for people who even if you don't like her, like if you got a little bit of a human side to you, yeah, that's who this is for, okay? Yeah, you
Well, so
go ahead,
basically, the
Brian.
infection didn't fully go away, and it ended up getting worse, and she ended up septic. And before Gabby got on here and spoke her piece or whatever, we wanted to get on here
Yeah, she
and
is septic. Can you go ahead and show Brownie so we don't
yeah,
have to deal with this shit?
yep.
I will. I'll put a recap. Or I mean, I will. Just Brownie's going to post a couple or show a couple things, and that might help. Yeah, she is septic. Mimi was there this morning. Yeah, she is right now. That's what she's admitted for.
She is septic right now. Yes, she
Yes.
never said she was before this, though, guys.
Right. She wasn't before, but she was very obviously. It was a very serious UTI. I mean, this is where it started, the UTI. I mean, there's a whole lot of other things going on, guys. So I'm just like saying what I know. Yeah, 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 yeah. No, she wasn't. Oh yeah, yeah. Gabby was not telling the truth before. When she was in the hospital before, that wasn't what she was being treated for. It doesn't matter. She's septic now. Okay, doesn't matter. I'm sorry. Yeah. No, she wasn't. Oh yeah, yeah. Gabby was not telling the truth before. When she was in the hospital before, that wasn't what she was being treated for. It doesn't matter. She's septic now. Okay, doesn't matter. I'm sorry. I'm frustrated. So she was saying
Here's the my chart where she got updated this morning. Okay, there's that. And now I'm going to show her hospital bracelet.
that wasn't what she was being treated for. It doesn't matter. She's septic now. Okay, doesn't matter. I'm sorry. I'm frustrated. So she was saying
Here's the my chart where she got updated this morning. Okay, there's that. And now I'm going to show her hospital bracelet. Hold on one second.
thank you. I'm glad you believe me. I don't really have any reason to lie. Well, you know what? Mimi can tell Gabby whatever she wants to because Mimi's a grown woman. That's not my business, right? I'm giving you an actual update. I'm not trying to tell a grown woman what to do. It's part of half your guys' problem.
There. Also, the paperwork we showed last time did not have her social security number on it. Just throwing that out there. And you can try to say, oh, you're doing damage control. Nope, can prove it.
So I'll give you what I know about that. Okay, so they are looking into some other things, but as of right now, the kidneys are good. Okay, the lungs are good. Appendix is good. Appendix is good. Pancreas is good. I don't have any answers on the other things right now.
Can I say one thing real quick? Why do you guys pick and choose what to believe that comes out of that girl's mouth? So you're going to... Whatever.
Let's not make it about Gabby.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
I know.
Consider the source, guys.
So no, it's almost like you guys like this. Her being admitted last night was literally in perfect timing. You know what I mean? So everything that Gabby said earlier, and then she stopped talking about it because she was told to shut up by Mimi, was not true. Okay, maybe she heard it different, comprehended the information different. I'm not sure. I'm not going to speak for her, but I don't really want to talk about her anymore. If everyone could be okay with that, just leave her out of it. No, she looked terrible yesterday. She's retaining, it's edema, retaining a lot of fluid, which is the UTI is not has not went away. It is worse.
It went septic.
Yeah. So the UTI is still so she's had this for weeks, you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, she looked very bloated yesterday. You're right, because she's retaining water, but I need to stop. So yeah, it's not a weight gain full of shit. It's not all of those things that people were saying, you guys. She's very sick. She needs prayers, and regardless of what people are going to say about that. Okay, you know what? Genuinely, why are you telling all this? How about genuinely, you get the fuck out of here?
How about genuinely because we were asked to do so? How about that?
Because there's people that care. Not everybody on this app hates Dani, and even the people that maybe don't care for her a little bit.
Guys, we wouldn't be doing this if Dani didn't ask for it to be done. First of all, let me throw that out there. Let me say it 12 more times. Okay, so here, Dani knows this is happening. She asked us to do this times 1,000. Now please stop asking. There, that should answer 1,000 more questions that are the same.
She has a lot of. She does have a lot of supporters. She's got a lot of people that truly care about her. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna go. If you requested a box, say box in the comments. Okay. So there's people that deserve, like, that do care about her, regardless of, and so they deserve to know. So, and plus it is serious, you know. She's where she should be. She has a great doctors and nurses and stuff. So I mean, and her blood count, her white blood cell count is going down. It's still very elevated, but it is going down, and that's good. Yeah.
That's exactly what it was, Melody. That's exactly what it was right there.
If you want a box, you have to say it. I'm not going to just let people up.
Here's the thing, guys. Like, I know personally, like, I can loathe somebody, but I don't want to see bad things happen to them, okay? And I feel like that's really sad, truly sad.
I don't want to talk to Gabby. You know what? Or yeah, go ahead. Tell her unblock me. Let her have a box. Actually, I do. Tell her come on over. I'm gonna ask her why she told the internet that she feared for her life about.
Why is she asking you guys to do this? Why is she asking you guys to do this? What's the point? Because she can.
Her and her child.
That's because misinformation gets spread. That's why, guys.
We just want the correct information to be out. That's all, to make sure that. That's all. It's not anything like. It's just kind of to make sure stuff is.
Guys, this is exactly why we are doing what we are doing.
Yeah.
This is exactly why.
Yeah. That's okay if she's talking about. She's not supposed to. But she might get in trouble with Mimi.
Uh-oh.
Hi, ladies.
Hi.
Hi.
Thank you for updating, for real, because I think a lot of us, I mean, I'm going to speak for myself. I was concerned after seeing her live that something else was going on. And I'm very thankful she's in the ER. Many prayers to Dani and all that.
I'm having a hard time hearing you.
Oh, let me get closer. Is this better?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Lots of prayers to her. I'm glad she is where she is. Thank you, girls, for doing this. Does she have support at the hospital? I came in a little late, so I'm sorry if it's a repeat.
She does, but for the most part, she just needs to rest. Mimi will be visiting her, and that's probably, all she needs right now, as of right now.
Yes. No, I just want to make sure she has someone to...
Yeah, message her, or if you have a way to get in touch with her, if you're her friend and you care about her, whatever, feel free to message her. But I would ask that you would, people don't, blow her phone up right now, maybe.
Yeah. So I think she just needs to maybe chill and get healthy and rest. Not worry about messages and all that. Just maybe you guys could pass along a message that we...
Abby's streaming us, Angela.
I don't care. Okay.
Maybe
what you gotta say.
What message do you want passed along?
Just pass along that a lot of us are praying for her and thinking about her and love her tremendously. So I hope she gets better. But thank you, girls, for allowing me to come up.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, you're welcome. Guys, again, the reason we are doing this is because misinformation spreads like wildfire around these parts, so that's why we are on here doing it. We are not. She knows that we are doing it. She asked us to do it this way because of the misinformation that was spread the last time. That's why. Okay.
I don't care. I mean, if she wants to come over and get a box, she can. But I'm not really.
No, that's not true about kidneys shrinking, organs. None of that, guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
None of that.
No.
I'll just start again. You guys know that she was hospitalized for 5 days for the severe UTI. And obviously, when she was, they watch for you to go septic when you have a severe infection, no matter what it is, right? But there was an indication of that. When she was released, I don't know why she wasn't released with antibiotics, but she wasn't. And then she was getting sicker, you guys. Since Sunday, she's just been getting sicker. When you saw her on live, that retention of fluid, I want to say probably happened almost overnight. Okay. So she's really gotten into the hospital and admitted at the perfect time.
Yeah. She went to the doctor yesterday. They retested for the UTI and all of that. And the doctor told her go straight to the emergency room. And that's what she did. No, 8 of her organs are not dying.
No, there's 8 other things that are being looked at right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was really swollen. So that happened kind of quickly. So I want to say that must have happened. I really feel like it happened overnight and during the day. Yeah. It is. I mean, it is serious. But I will say this, that she's got a great doctor. They're checking out some other things. There's no answers on those things right now. So can't really share anything about that, But I will keep people updated, with her permission,
Yeah.
She's not alone. She's got some good friends looking out for her, and she's got Mimi there. Mimi's visiting her, taking care of Enzo. Mimi's visiting her, taking care of Enzo. If you want a box, can you say it in the comments? And I just ask for prayers, just for healing, and that this doesn't get worse. It's just really, sepsis is scary, you know?
Yep. We can't give answers that we don't know. We don't know why the doctors didn't send her home on antibiotics. We don't know any of that. We are just telling you what we do know.
If you want a box, just say it in the comments, because I'm not letting people have it that I don't. Well, the thing is that here's my thing. Well, I'm not very impressed with Gabby right now, because she, you know, when she got that phone call this morning or last night or something, but like she knows how sick Dani is, but she's dancing around her kitchen making crepes. So that's how I feel about it. That's why she's not given permission to speak on her sister right now. And if she does, take it with a grain of salt, okay? Like everything else she says.
Like, you guys should be considering a source all the time, but you know.
Yeah. Pretty much I feel like this is all we know right now. I think it's enough, you know, it's enough to kind of keep her in thoughts and prayers. And also I want to make an announcement. Her rent is paid. So this is not a skit for that.
Guys, and the only time kidneys shrink is when you are dead, okay, and your body starts to, you know.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about. So far, the sepsis is, okay, so far, I don't know how to explain what I know except that. She's septic right now from the UTI, okay? There's some other things going on, but they have to do some more tests. This isn't like a 24-hour hospitalization. She's going to be there for a little while again.
Yeah, it's going to probably be longer this time.
Yeah.
They have her on some pretty strong antibiotics around
yesterday. You thought she looked fine yesterday? Who are you? Let me see. Let me look at your account. She looked fine yesterday in Power? You think so? Well, man, the doctors just must not know what they're doing when they admitted her for being septic today.
They don't know shit. Everybody on TikTok does. Didn't you know that?
I'm sorry. I got a little bit of an attitude. I'm really upset about those pictures and stuff that I seen. I think that just bothers me a lot.
We don't know why they released her. They did.
Yeah.
I don't know, guys. That's all.
Also, there is a chance that you could be showing improvement and then go home and get worse within a couple days. It doesn't. I don't know. I'm not a doctor, but I mean, I know that, that can happen. And when she was in the hospital, they were giving her, all the IV antibiotics and all that stuff. So she was showing some improvement there towards the end before they sent her.
Indigo, it is better now. It is better. She was in a lot of pain, and yeah, they're taking care of her.
Yeah. She didn't look good at all yesterday. She's definitely, there's a lot of fluid. Her lungs look good right now. The chest x-ray that she just had looked good. So that's good news.
Hold on here. Gabby can screenshot this then. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll fix it. This is what it says. 8 other, hold on, please. My Lord. Can't fix fucking stuff.
Yeah, she wasn't really feeling, you could tell she didn't really have any energy.
8 other health issues does not mean 8 of her organs are failing. Again, please consider the source, you guys. Please.
I don't even know if the people are saying the truth anyway in the chat. It's bad real fast. It either gets better or it gets bad, A lot of things factor into that, whether you're What are you saying?
We don't believe Dani or Gabby. Okay, but you should believe the
Let
hospital and the
me
paperwork.
explain. I'm not going to explain anything else because I don't have like updated information on those things yet. Okay, but I think what I do know is serious enough right now to they're just to be concerned and. Oh
Okay,
my
I just want to say this. If you did not hear it from us, then it is not true. Okay?
Right.
That's all.
And I do have to say that Dani is very sick, you guys. She's on a lot of pain medicine and a lot of, when you go septic, you might not be thinking clearly and you might not be say things clearly. So let's not just show her some grace, this time. I mean, I don't know.
Also, we're not here to prove any of the haters wrong. We're not here for that. We're mainly here for her supporters and to correct information, to make sure that you guys have correct information.
Right.
That's the only reason.
Yeah, the people that care about Dani deserve to know. And there's a lot of you that really do care about her. I did try to get on her account so I could basically reach her people directly, but I messed up the login and it locked me out. So people that care about Dani deserve to know. And there's a lot of you that really do care about her. I did try to get on her account so I could basically reach her people directly, but I messed up the login and it locked me out. So, which I don't really know. I don't mess it up real quick. I've never logged in anyone else's account. So I was hoping that we could get enough people. Hey, I miss you. I was hoping to get enough people in here to reach her people and stuff. Like I said, I think she would. I think if I was in this position, I would be very scared, and I would appreciate the prayers from people. And yes, man, she is. Dani was admitted. She has been. If you can look on the Brownies green screen, you can see what she's admitted for. Okay, yeah, you can, Megan. Hold on.
Guys, also, please remember this. It's like a game of telephone. Things are going to keep spreading and things will be added to this information. So like I said, again, if you did not hear it directly from us verbatim, then it's probably not true. Okay. Yeah. We're going to try to keep giving updates as we get them. So there's that. Sorry, Megan, go ahead.
You're good, babe. So the 8 other health issues, I have charted in Epic as a nurse for my entire adult career. So whenever you have my chart, like mine probably says I have 562 other health issues. You know what I mean? Like it will say anything that she has ever had previously. So if let's say she had a knee replacement, she's got knee pain. Knee pain would be one of those other health issues. So that doesn't necessarily mean that they're addressing all these, you know what I mean? Like it will say anything that she has ever had previously. So if let's say she had a knee replacement, she's got knee pain. Knee pain would be one of those other health issues. So that doesn't necessarily mean that they're addressing all these health issues at one time, but it will show previous health issues.
Oh, okay. So that's
say so like if she broke her arm, it would say arm pain, and then that's going to stay with her chart the rest of her life.
I see what you're saying. Well, but they are doing, they're doing further testing on other things.
Absolutely. Okay. When you're septic, they're going to check you from A to Z, from head to toe.
I mean, they've been doing body examinations. Like they're looking at everything from your scalp to your in between your toes, trying to
any open sores, just anything at all. Like my dad, he went septic, and I literally took him to the ER because he had a place on his pointer finger, and it looked like he had bled, right? He had hit it on something, and then he was just not right mentally, and then it started turning black. So I took him to the ER. Next thing, any of that stuff. So please stop saying that, because anyone who has used charting in this system knows, I mean, 8 issues at her age, girl, she's doing good. Okay.
When I first read that, I to me, because I don't know, I thought, well, because I know that they're looking into all these other things too. You know what I mean? I thought, well, maybe that's what that means. But no, yeah, it definitely doesn't.
This just means whatever she's had in her past. I think she did great for only having 8. That's all.
Right.
You know, but
Thank you for clarifying that, because I didn't.
welcome.
I'm not too. I just know from what the doctors and the nurses are saying on the calls or whatever. But yeah,
she will have kidney doctors. She will have possibly the doctors that check her circulation. You know, all these things have to be addressed. It's a really big deal to be septic. So I imagine she has the entire team on her right now.
Yeah.
And it's very stressful. So
beginning.
Yeah. Let's just send some positive vibes. Don't worry about, you know, we don't have to be the ones here diagnosing and all that nonsense. Like, let's just send some positive vibes. I think that's what this was about. And pray to whomever you want. Angela, I think you've done a great job. Brownie, you as well. And just stay strong for her, Angela. It sounds like you're really a good friend of hers.
I'm trying to be.
And the best thing you can do is be there to listen. Yeah. And, you know, if she asks you to go live or whatever, you may do so. You know, just do your part. You're doing a great job.
Thank you.
All right, girls, I'm going to drop again. That was pissing me off. I'm sorry.
No, you explained that really good. I'm glad you got up here and said that.
Yeah. So it does not mean organ failure or anything of the sort. Just, you know, her doctors will notify you if anything like that crazy stuff is happening. But
yeah.
All right, y'all, stay strong. I'll be down in the comments, hopefully.
And again, guys, you can say what you want, like, oh, we don't know the answer to this or that. That's because we don't. The doctors are the ones, you know, they sent her home the last time. That was out of our control, what she was sent home with. We can't answer for the doctors.
Yeah.
And I'm sure people are going to pick this apart, and that's fine. That's fine. They're going to do it regardless.
Yeah, just what I know, like if as like, you know, this all, they're just starting everything. They kind of they got her stable, got her vitals stable and everything. And then they did a CT scan, they did
X-ray.
They've done all these X-rays. They're doing all kinds of stuff. They're still not even. They've been checking her from head to toe. There's still lots more tests that have to be done. They're getting they're getting like clean blood draws constantly. It's not. Yeah, I mean, you know, it has. I'm not trying to be an asshole, but it has a 30 to 40% death rate. It is serious. If it goes bad, it is serious. I know the power of prayer. I've seen it work in my life. I'm just asking you guys to pray.
And, you know, people can say it's weird that I'm here. That's fine. That's your opinion. But if you guys have followed me, you know that I run off of information that is correct. I just want to say that.
I'm sorry, I'm getting all emotional, but
no, you're fine.
You guys have to be real tough when I'm talking to her, you know. You guys have to be real tough when I'm talking to her, you know.
Yeah, drama aside, like, she's a human being, you know, like, it is what it is.
Does anyone, if you want a box, can you say that? It's not weird. Yeah, no, I am her friend. I am her mod. I mean, I'm not just. I am her mod. I mean, I'm not just. I am her mod. I mean, I'm not just. And kind of stuck around through all this crazy stuff, you know. But I am her friend. I get attacked for it or whatever, and I get made fun of, and people make up rumors about me, and that's okay because I am her friend.
Yeah.
I am her friend, and I do know what's going on with her. I do talk to her nurse, and do talk to Mimi, and I have permission to do this. Okay, so it's It's legitimate information, okay? Yeah, she was there earlier. What? Someone being severely ill and okay. I don't know if you can hear me or not. I really probably don't have much else to say right now.
Yeah, if you want to get off, we can, and then
I just want to give somebody a chance if they want to box it, they want to say something, or if somebody wants to come up here and pray, because I think I'll just cry. uh, I don't know.
Rainbow, Dani last week was admitted in the hospital for UTI, and now she.
I don't know.
Rainbow, Dani last week was admitted in the hospital for UTI, and now she's back again because it turned septic. Rainbow, Dani last week was admitted in the hospital for UTI, and now she's back again because it turned septic. And we're just on here giving the correct information before.
Definitely, if you want to message her with your prayers and stuff and your good Dani, you know, she is alone, you know, in a sense. So yeah, they didn't send her home with antibiotics. I'm not sure. I can't really understand that one.
Well, it's okay. So when she got there the last time, they were giving her pretty strong.
So yeah, they didn't send her home with antibiotics. I'm not sure. I can't really understand that one.
Well, it's okay. So when she got there the last time, they were giving her pretty strong antibiotics through the IV. And then while she was there, through the duration of that time, they were giving her antibiotics as well. So they pretty much, couldn't really give anything else at the time. But clearly those antibiotics did not work. This is all a skit. Stop. Okay. No, we're not going to stop.
Well, I wish it was a skit, right?
Yeah.
I wish it was just some dumb thing that the twins were doing, but it's not.
No.
Well, I wish it was a skit, right?
Yeah.
I wish it was just some dumb thing that the twins were doing, but it's not.
No.
I wish it was just some dumb thing that the twins were doing, but it's not.
No.
She was better, you guys, because she could. Like it was called like a PIC catheter or something, like to get her to go to the bathroom when she was in that trauma unit. So she did improve, but it just, it just got bad. It just got bad quick. It just got worse. Yeah, it comes from what I'm reading and from what I'm understanding. It does. It comes on real quick, and she just in time got in there because
Yeah. And again, you're not going to get shit calling the hospital, so don't waste your time.
There's only 2 people that can even get through to the room.
Yep.
But there's no reason to call you. You can message her, or you can just pray for her, or you could always like message me. But I'm gonna go live with like updates, as needed. That way, you guys, the people that care, can know. Yeah, give Dani her privacy. Okay, what we'll do.
I'm just saying the people that think they're going to call to verify she's there or whatever, you're not going to get shit. And I would not suggest doing that anyways. So, not going to say why, but 10 out of 10 would not recommend.
Right. Does anyone want a box? Say it before, because I'm probably going to end the live pretty soon. If anybody has any questions. Because that's all we're sharing right now. That's enough,
Yeah. Candy, just because they shouldn't be doesn't mean that they won't.
Right. It's unfortunate that people do. I mean, last time as soon as something happened, the hospital got a bunch of calls. They had to move her room for her safety. It was like, let these people take care of her. Don't do that stuff, okay?
Yeah, and the hospital was dealing with that, so.
Yeah. But can you please tell? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And you can message her too. Definitely message her with positive messages. I think that would make her feel better. I hear your cat.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't know there was a vaccine for UTI.
Oh, I don't know anything about that.
Maybe where Rainbow is, there might be, because she doesn't live in the States.
Sure, I will message you, Fluffy. I know she said she reached out to you. You had the vaccine? So that's interesting. Maybe that's something that needs to be brought up.
Yeah, but Rainbow's not in the States.
Oh, okay.
So
it still might be.
No, I don't know. I don't know if they do it here or not, but yeah. Good to know.
Yeah, I've never heard of anything like that. That's pretty interesting. Oh, okay. I don't really know. I don't know. I just know that they're just trying to get her the infection under control. Now her white blood cell count is going down, but it's still very, very elevated. It's still, I mean, it's not past it's not lower than 20,000 yet. So, but she did just get in there. So sometimes that takes a little bit of time. Yeah. So I do want to say this now. So the UTI is still there. The doctor did say that there's indicators and stuff with the urine that they tested and all that it's there. The blood, all the blood work showing infection, but to say that it is from the UTI has not been, you could assume that, but they're still looking for any source that she could go septic from. It's looking that direction, but that hasn't actually been confirmed. They have to do a lot of other testing for other things, other things that could be going on. I'm assuming that most likely it's from that, but the UTI is still there and still raging. So it's very painful, and obviously she's retaining fluid. So that's that. Oh, I don't know if you guys really want a box, so I'm just going to ignore it, I guess, if you don't see anything in the comments. yeah, she's got all kinds of, she's hooked up to all kinds of stuff. So I just want to say I appreciate you guys for being supportive and stuff in the comments and yeah, I am close to her.
Being respectful too,
Yeah, being respectful.
even
I
if.
appreciate that so much.
Oh, thank you.
Her main account is back up. What is it? Alpha underscore gone underscore wild one.
Yeah.
You can message her there. Um, yeah, you can message her there if you don't have another way. Yeah, but yeah, that's the account.
And again, guys, if you didn't hear it from us, it might not be true. So wait for our updates. But everything we've discussed here is what we know as much as you guys do right now. We'll put it that way.
Yeah, what we shared is just it, because it's just like they're just starting everything. They just had to get her kind of stable before they started doing all this stuff. So because her vitals and stuff, her breathing and stuff wasn't. Well, there's just a lot of things. She's stable right now, though.
I mean, if you want to do a virtual get well card, you could make a video and tag her in it. You guys.
Oh yeah, you could always make videos for her, a prayer chain. I mean,
yeah,
anything you want to do, anything that gets put on your heart to do. You know, Dani will appreciate that.
Yeah.
I mean, she is. She's scared. As anyone would be, yeah, definitely. I would encourage making videos for sure. And if you see someone, maybe somebody gets some information wrong from somebody else or something like that, you could correct it, but I'm not gonna I can't really be chasing down misinformation, but I will go live again probably later in the evening because a lot of these tests are going to take some time to get back. Some of them will take some time, some will be quick. I don't know yet if it's labeled mild or severe. I don't think it matters. I mean, well, maybe it matters, but okay. I don't know. Let me let Megan back up here because she can take care of this.
Hi.
Thank you.
Don't you dare. She can take care of this to me. Okay. Sepsis is always severe. It is always severe. Okay. There's no mild sepsis. There's no middle of the road sepsis. Sepsis is severe. It is something that can take over your body in an instant if it's not monitored properly. It seems they're doing the blood cultures. That is going to give them the all clear eventually. The blood cultures are going to tell them what antibiotics will help her. It could be, but does it really matter if it's mild or severe? This is life-threatening, period. Yeah. You know what I mean? It absolutely can take over in an instant.
No, they're just assholes and they don't give a shit. That's all.
I don't get it. Why you people don't understand. I don't get why you people don't understand how serious it is.
Let me just tell you, my dad lost a few fingers and toes from his sepsis. He almost lost his life. So it is very life-threatening. It seems that maybe they caught hers at an early stage, or maybe middle of the road stage, I would say. She's still conscious. She's still able to speak and all those things, but it is extremely serious. The reason they're checking her from head to toe is to see if there's any wounds. Could this have gotten in some other way, etc.? I mean, this is a very serious situation.
We don't have the cause of it. They have a suspected cause right now. Okay. Obviously, she still has a UTI. So Megan, I mean, if she still has the UTI or the UTI came right back, is that, I mean, they haven't said that that's the actual cause of her going septic yet. They're still
I'm
looking.
pretty sure that's what they're thinking it is, though.
Say exactly. But they can assume, but they can't necessarily say, oh yeah, that's what caused it. Does that make sense?
Right. I think that's just kind of where they're at right now.
I don't know. How long ago did she get those tattoos, though? And I don't think they got infected.
It's been a while. And she would have shown signs of infection on her skin.
Yeah, they haven't said anything about that. They're looking more at organs.
There's no privacy when it comes to the hospital, okay? So they are literally checking her from the tippy top of her head to her baby toes.
Yeah.
For wounds. Her skin would be inflamed if it was the tattoo.
Yeah, that's why I don't think that's what it is.
It would be a whole thing, but that's a great idea. But you know,
I'm sure.
I actually had a friend who she went to a good artist and she was allergic to the ink, and oh my goodness, and she didn't end up septic or any. I mean, that's not saying that, you know, but.
So they haven't found anything on the body so far. So that's I'll give you that.
Yeah, so they're probably leaning towards the UTI causing this, but they can't really. I guess some things they just can't say. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I said, my dad, it was a literal pinhole in his finger that started the whole thing.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's very and UTIs, guys. Like I don't know if y'all have elderly family or friends, but once it gets to a certain point, it's beyond painful.
Oh yes, I used to get them all the time.
It can also start affecting your mental status. I said crazy ass things when I had a UTI, and
did you see Mandy come up?
You just don't know. Like, not a bad anything could cause it. Like literally, you could scream.
Mandy or Candy?
I don't know. Can they repeat their comment? I'm already ready to get off here.
I know you are. I can hear it in your voice.
I don't have answers for everything yet.
There's not gonna be. You said she just went in today?
No, she went in yesterday, and she was there for a while, and then they ended up admitting her. But this morning is when she found out that it was septic, it's sepsis now.
Yeah. So look, y'all, there's not going to be answers for anything. They're running a crap ton of tests. They're doing a crap ton of blood work. She probably feels like a giant pincushion. Yeah. They're checking her. They're running tests. They're doing CAT scans, X-rays. Like, there's no, like, they can't just shove her in a bed and say, okay, like, you know what I mean? So, like, there's a lot to do when you get.
Are you in my Discord?
I am not.
If you want to message me and join, you can.
We'll do Buckaroo.
Okay.
Yeah, it will take some time. Yeah.
She's not getting out tomorrow. She's not getting out today. This is going to take a little bit of time and patience. And like, I think the big takeaway is, again, send your positivity, send your positive vibes to her friends, her family members.
Make your videos, whatever you want to do. I mean,
silly videos. Make her laugh. Like, give her a break from this crap. She's stuck in a hospital.
I mean, she's made you all laugh for so long. Maybe it's time to cheer her up,
Yeah. But I think that's the takeaway here. I don't think, she's getting her arterial blood gases done to make sure her breathing, or she's exchanging oxygen properly. Yes. Like, there's a whole thing, and it's none of which is fun. And then she's going to be bedridden, so they'll be doing shots for blood clots and things. Like, come on, guys.
It's very uncomfortable, very scary, very painful. She's in a lot of pain. And And I want to ask you a little bit about that fluid.
Sure.
So what?
Sure.
So I understand why it's happening, but how do they take care of that? How does that get better?
She will probably, after they get her situated, it may get more painful before it gets better. A lot of times they will put her on a medication that will make her urinate a lot. And when they put my dad on Lasix, let me tell you, he filled up that catheter bag in about 3 minutes. Like, that fluid will come off like nobody's business. So she may have more fluid retention before they start the Lasix because it can also lower her blood pressure and stuff. So depending on what her pressures are, there's a lot of factors in that. But
so the blood pressure is was low.
Yes.
Okay. And
so
then now it's
start her on Lasix right away.
Okay.
That'll probably be, I see blue eyes and dimples with like a box. That'll probably be one of the later things that they do in her stay is just pulling all that off of her safely.
Okay.
But not to worry, like it's not going to be painful. They're not going to stick a needle in her and draw it off or anything like that.
Well, I was just wondering because she's so swollen and it is painful, kind of like, yeah. And that just takes some time then.
And I hate saying it, like all this is a sit and wait. And patience is key right now. Mary, Dani is septic. She's in the hospital and needs prayers. I think that's the takeaway here.
Yeah.
They'll probably be putting more fluids in her.
Yeah, they've been doing that.
So she'll actually probably swell quite a
okay, that makes sense Okay.
Whatever's going in has to come out.
Right.
And it will come out when, her pressures are ready and things are looking up a little bit. So it might be a few days.
Okay.
Don't get in a hurry. I know it's painful for her.
Yeah.
But don't get in a hurry. Just let the doctors do what they're supposed to do. And I promise you that
So can I ask you what an indicator that would be that if it was to, what's something to look for if it was to be not getting better, or maybe
altered mental state,
well, we're there.
Altered breathing, like she's probably on the verge, it needs to go down right now.
It's not like understanding things, you know what I mean? Like there's definitely altered.
Yeah, that's definitely
your best bet is to kind of treat it like you would an elderly with dementia. Just let it go. Don't correct her.
Right.
Just let her know that she's safe, and that everything is being done for her benefit right now. It's a really tough place to be. But as a friend, do you know what you can do, Angela, personally? I don't know if Brownie talks to her like that or not, but what you can do is just to be there for her and let her know that everything is okay.
Yeah.
And if she says something wrong, just let it be. It's okay.
That's why it's good that I have communication with the charge nurse and all that stuff.
Yes.
So I don't really have to ask her any questions. I can just talk to them directly. Because I don't think she's understanding things, and that's okay. I get it.
Yeah, but and if it gets worse, her blood counts are going to go up. Her white blood cells
down, right? Down, right? Yeah.
Yep. Her blood cultures are going to be what they're waiting on probably the most.
Okay.
Her blood and urine cultures. Yeah. That will tell them what antibiotics they need to be pushing. The cultures do like a sensitivity, so. They have the bacteria there, right? Yeah. And they're testing it with a bunch of different antibiotics, and they'll say, okay, this works and this doesn't work. This is what she needs.
So that makes sense because I think they were starting something at 1:00 today. So they must have got something back. Yeah. They wanted to start a certain antibiotic at 1.
They'll run them quick. And they may be just trying different antibiotics until the cultures come back. Yeah. And then they watch and they see see how the bacteria is reacting to those different medications, and then they'll work on it from there. It's just a lot of wait and see. It sucks. I hate it.
Yeah.
Trial and error. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, I'm gonna get off here, but I do appreciate you coming up, and
Anytime.
if you see me go live, and if you can, I would like you to get a box too.
Sure.
Maybe am I following you?
I don't know, girl.
Make it too. And that way.
Yeah, thank you, Megan. Thank you.
Yeah,
You're welcome. I'm sorry for coming up and down.
No,
I didn't
I'm
have
really
intention.
No, it's fine.
of that.
No, it's fine.
Because there's some stuff, I'm not claiming to be like a professional or anything. I just know what, you know what I mean? But it is good.
And this is a very tough thing to watch someone you care about go through. So, kudos to you, Angela. I mean, I was there. I sat there with my dad. If you need anything, reach out.
Yeah, I'm good. I, just worried about her, and she just needs good friends right now.
Yep.
And prayers, definitely. Good vibes, whatever, messages, whatever you want to do. And it's up to anybody. But she's just very scared and feels very alone. So.
Yeah. Do you want to end this with a prayer?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. If you don't want a prayer, everyone, you're free to go.
Right. I'm not trying to offend anyone, but.
Yeah, not trying to do any of that. If you don't believe, that's okay too. You're welcome to stay and bow your head and just be here. Do you want me to say a prayer? I